That's it. Yeah, now they go up. Yes, and that's how you unlock things fast. Welcome back to Arcadia. This is Max, and we are experiencing the aftermath of a rupture event, and the core is trying so hard to cool off the base. I can see some of the platforms are blue, some are red. There are some ignitium in the distance, and it's just a very interesting experience. Imagine being on an alien planet and then this happens and you're in your cozy quarters and just waiting. So we've placed down those miners in the last episode, and it's time for me to go and make things happen. I was thinking the first thing I can do is to put down the cargo launcher bay first. What I'm going to do is to perhaps allocate an area next...
Temperature returning to normal.
Thank you. Allocate an area next to my solar cells to the cargo launchers. Why? Because, you know, they are universal. Can I go out? Oh yeah, I can. All right, good. So this area, look at this huge area. And I have easy access to them. As I said, the uploaders or the cargo launchers are universal. We only change the recipe and they pull from the network. And they don't get in the way. So how can we do that? All right, let me design one. And then it's just a matter of repeating that design, right? So do I want to start from that direction and go this way so I have unlimited bandwidth, or should I go from here to here and then regret what I've done? I think we know the answer, right? Okay, so what's the bandwidth of version 1 rail? I don't care, because I think at the end of the day we can always upgrade it. By the way, I'm gonna future-proof this. I don't know how big this game is yet, the storyline, so I'm gonna leave some room for expansion. If we assume that we're gonna like expand like this in the future, let's just put a placeholder. And yeah, let's just put a placeholder for now. So I'm gonna start from around here. I'm gonna put one of these in place. Like so. And let's see. Items come in from here and then get divided. I need an uploader. Why do I keep calling it an uploader when it's clearly a launcher? I need to rotate this. Let's put one row of sidewalk between them and the solar panels. And I'm going to start from here. I have plenty of space. I don't need to cram things. Now, if I do that, it means I can put this here. Oh, wait. Right click. Now it aligns well. So this is going to happen here. And then we rotate this. And we put this down. Beautiful. So what happens now is that this goes here. And this goes here. And clearly, whatever comes there goes here. So this is our input. This is where things come in and then get distributed amongst these cargo launchers. So what I'm going to do is to spam, and I mean spam, a bunch of these in this direction and just connect them to the rails. That's it. All right. I'll see you when I'm done. All right, we are done here. Look at this. It's amazing. Let's take a look. So this is going to be our cargo launching station, and we can just expand it as much as we want. The music from the rupture event. Anyway, so now we can go into Clever Robotics and see what are the things we need. So historically, to unlock things, we needed raw ore, but I don't think we need it anymore. I don't know if I should put it on the main line or the main bus if we're designing something like that. We definitely need bars though. So, this thing, this huge thing is in the way. I wish it was not, but look at this. I've connected all the titanium deposits to here and all the wolfram ones to here. Now, I used single ones for these and double ones for those. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. I'm just going to go with it. Probably this is still a very temporary base, so I'm not bothered. What we need to do though is to make sure we unlock the storage first, because I need it. I need it for this base design. Wolfram wire, and then wolfram bar. Let's go figure out how to make those two things, because I believe they are made in the, where's the factory? Fabricator. I'm just gonna go ahead and plop down one of these and see how they work. Okay, wow, this is huge. This one, oh, nice. It's built from the bars. So what I can do, and this, I don't know if it's gonna help or not, but I can have one of these just to produce bars, and that's it. We will provide that as it is to this uploading station. And then I'm going to use another one, convert it to bars, and then immediately to wires. And that's how it's going to go on the bus to the cargo launch station. And so far, oh, we have other recipes as well down the road. I don't know how to make them. Perhaps that's something we unlock in the recipe station. I have to also go build that recipe station. Perhaps let's do that now. So where are you? It should be here. Analyzing station, corporate terminal, regeneration chamber. I think we should have one of these two. I'm gonna put it right about here.
The meeting point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Where?
Apologies, if you happen to die.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to the soldier for a while. I'm a bit tired of her whining all the time. So I guess this is just how you switch between different characters, right? Yeah, I was about to create a recipe station. Oh, you can also put it in the middle of the room. No, thank you. Let's put it here.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother. It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Anyway, wolfram plate. We need 600 wolfram bars. And then I can see that all of these require data points, so we should take the data point more serious in this game. And yeah, lots of interesting applicator. Lots of interesting parts I see here that are part of the fabricator. For the smelter, calcium block is something that we might need to unlock later. And what else we have here? Basic item printer. Intermediate building material. Maybe there are like more advanced buildings. Who knows? And they require some really interesting parts that I've not even seen before. Anyway, I don't think we need this right now. We definitely will visit again and check things out. We have built all the stations that are available to us right now. So what I'm going to do is to go out and start creating. as I said, first things first, we are gonna need a smelting facility going. Now, there's something that is a bit puzzling to me. Let's see if we can... Yeah, that's actually not bad if we just put it here. Do I need more room? All right. So, ratios. Ratios are a bit strange in this game. Look at this. So it says 0 of 2. So we need 2 to start the smelting. And then it processes them and converts them into 2 bars. So 2 of these goes in and comes out 2 of these bars. And the process takes 2 seconds. So is it safe to assume it's like 1 per second? Yeah, 1 per second. So the smelter does 1 per second. Now, what is the bandwidth of these bars? I have no idea. First of all, what's the bandwidth of the extractor? 2 per 2 seconds. Okay, so this is 1 per second effectively, right? If these are 1 per second, the only thing now I have to... Oh yeah. The only thing I have to figure out right now at this point is that what's the bandwidth of the cables or rails? All right, I did a bit of search and apparently these are 120 per minute, 2 per second, which comfortably we can put 2 of these on 1 rail and it's going to be okay. But I don't know, maybe we'll have minor Mark II or Mark III even, Lord forbid. And so let's future-proof by making it nice and tidy. And we're not that much bothered with the ratio for now. Interesting thing I figured out, look at this. So this giant platform, it takes some calculations to understand where things are. If I put something here, easy, fast. It just goes there, you remove it instantly. But look at this, if I put it here, there's a moment of lag. First of all, because it has to remove those tiles from under it. Secondly, it has to do some electrical grid calculations. I can remove like one of the rows, one of the foundation rows here and just connect them with a rail, and that seems to fix the problem. But I think we're okay. We can tolerate that delay for now. So let's get started. I really need that storage. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create one row, one example of what I'm going to do. This is going to be our Wolfram bars. Here, done. This is a finished factory to me. Now, I need another one right about here. And this one's going to produce bars, but not for the sake of bars. It has to produce the wires. So, first of all, get here. You produce Wolfram bar, but we need, maybe I should also hotbar this one, fabricator, yeah. And 1, 2 seems to be enough. 3, let's go with 3, because it aligns with the base as well. What are you gonna produce? You nice little thing. You are gonna produce wires. And that's gonna be it. We have wires here. Oh, starts to work. Nice! There's something oddly satisfying when you see something automated and it works. It's just... that's probably the meaning of life. Anyway, this is done. This is done. And from what I understand, that's the only thing we need to unlock the next level. So... which one to choose first? That's so funny the way he talks. Oh god, that was cool. That was nice. By the way, these things are so slow. They send like one package every 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna set these later. For now, I'm gonna probably give some water to this poor soul. So let's connect these things to each other and have some research going. I think this is a far superior way of conducting research. This is going to be here, and you are also going to be here. I'm just making things modular and future-proof as much as I can. I still need to get used to the shortcuts in this game. So, what happens when I do this? Connect this to here and connect this to here. These two, look at them. They're going to fetch some wires. Now, if I go here and turn this into bars, look at what happens. Now the bars are also coming in. Isn't that nice? So, to speed up our research, I'm going to change these, all the ones on this side, to bars. How many bars do we need? Oh, we need quite a lot of them. So, let's just go for it. All bars. I don't know if I can copy the recipes from buildings. But for now, we're going to just do this. And this side's going to be all the wires. And we are going to have some glorious action as they start to send wires and bars to space. And we can just watch and enjoy the glory that is our first main bus based factory, dare I say. Let's go here. And let's watch everything in action. And oh boy, I do need that drone. Look at this. Look at this glorious automation. Things come in, get processed 1 level, 2 levels. Get fetched or pulled or requested by these launchers. And can I see some action, please? No? That's it. Yeah. Now they go up. Yes, and that's how you unlock things fast. All right, I think we've done good. I think we've done enough for this episode. Leave a like if you really like these videos and want to see more of them. And I'm going to see you in the next episode where we will expand on this awesome factory.